Hello friends, welcome to Insights I Can Initiate. In today's video, we are going to discuss about controversy surrounding BSF jurisdiction extension in few states. So before we discuss further, first let us try to understand video components. In this particular video, first we will try to understand the context of this topic. Okay, then what is BSF and when it was established. Next we will discuss about what is the central government notification about extending BSF jurisdiction. So we will discuss about details related to particular notification. The special powers of BSF, what kind of role BSF generally have in terms of war position and in terms of peace. You know that BSF plays very important role in safeguarding international borders. Next, issues involved in the extension of jurisdiction. So why the states are having some kind of issues and how it is going to affect federal perspective, like center-state relations. Then we will discuss about constitutional viewpoint on the deployment of armed forces in states, and finally we will discuss the way forward. So you know that BSF, which stands for Border Security Force, actually their main idea is to safeguard international borders. The creation of the BSF mainly it was after the India-Pakistan war. Now let's see, first try to understand the context. Recently the Supreme Court, they are going to hear dispute over the expansion of BSF jurisdiction in Punjab. Recently central government given notification regarding BSF extension. So now BSF, they are not only going to just safeguard the international border, their jurisdiction even extended to up to 50 kilometers in the states of Punjab and Gujarat and Rajasthan, West Bengal and UTs of Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, here regarding the Gujarat and Rajasthan, they are not going to be much affected because of this move, because in that 50-kilometer jurisdiction with respect to Rajasthan, majority of the desert area, and with respect to like Gujarat, majority of the marshy lands falls under that 50-kilometer jurisdiction. But Punjab is a very small state. So if the BSF is going to have jurisdiction for the 50 kilometers from the border, majority of the cities of Punjab is going to fall under that 50-kilometer jurisdiction. That is the apprehension of Punjab. Now in October 2021, Ministry of Home Affairs, they issued a notification regarding expanding the jurisdiction of BSF in Punjab, West Bengal and Assam. And now this was challenged by Punjab government. Previously different states, they had different jurisdiction with respect to BSF. Now all the states, that means the states which mentioned in this notification, all of them, they are going to have the 50 kilometers of jurisdiction with respect to BSF. Now we will try to understand BSF. BSF was raised in 1965 after we had war with Pakistan in 1965. You know that India-Pakistan war was happened multiple number of times. First one was 1948, then 1965, then Bangladesh Liberation War 1971 and finally the Kargil War 1999. So now tell me students, who is the head of the BSF now? Who is leading the BSF? So after 1965 India-Pakistan war, BSF was established. And BSF is one of the central armed police force, and it comes under the administration control of Ministry of Home Affairs. Now other organization under the CAPF are Assam Rifles, Indo-Tibetan Border Force, Central Industrial Security Force. If you remember rightly, the CASF, they given the task of safeguarding the parliament. After recent security breach in the Indian parliament, CASF given the responsibility of securing and safeguarding the parliament. Next, generally BSF is responsible for Indo-Pakistan international border and Indo-Bangladesh international border and along the LOC and anti-Naxal operations. Okay, so along the LOC they operate with Indian Army because these are their prime operations. But when you expand the BSF jurisdiction, obviously now BSF is supposed to function in the hinterland of the state, that means interior of the state. Normally BSF is not equipped to function in the interior of the state. They are very good at the international border. So some critics are arguing that the expanding jurisdiction of the BSF, it may compromise their strength as well. So what is your opinion regarding this? Okay, what are the challenges in expanding the BSF spread into the state? Now BSF, they are also safeguarding the Sar Creek in Arabian Sea and Sundarban Delta in Bay of Bengal with its state-of-art fleet of watercrafts, and BSF, it contributed dedicated service to the UN peacekeeping mission as well. So these are the contributions of BSF. Backgrounds. Supreme Court clarified that BSF, the extending jurisdiction of BSF, it is not going to significantly affect the federal issue. BSF, they only can do preliminary inquiry of a particular offence, that too cognizable offence, not related to non-cognizable offence. And BSF, they, after they done the preliminary inquiry, they have to hand over these arrested persons to the local police. That means it is not going to significantly affect federal issues. That is what Supreme Court observation. It is not going to diminish the investigation authority of the state police. Okay, you know that under Schedule 7 we have union list, state list and concurrent list. Police and law and order, it comes under the state list. It comes under state list. Previously the old notification was 2014 order. Now the 2014 order replaced with this new order. And this new order applicable to JNK, Ladakh, Assam, West Bengal, Punjab, Gujarat and Rajasthan. Mainly BSF mainly deals with crimes related to smuggling of narcotics and other prohibited items, illegal entry of foreigners and offences which are punishable under central acts, that means union laws. They only do preliminary questioning and then they hand over the suspects to the local police within 24 hours. That means BSF don't have any powers to prosecute crime suspect. It is a strict no. That means they are not significantly involving in the police area of operation. Special powers of BSF. BSF Act 1968, it allows the BSF powers to be extended in certain conditions. Normally BSF enforce certain union laws such as IPC, CRPC and the Passport Entry into India Act 1920. And local police, obviously they have to assist to the BSF, because we learn that with respect to administrative relation between the center and state, state executive must support to the union executive in performing their duties. The issues between the center and state regarding this. As police comes under the state list, states are having certain concerns regarding the extension of this BSF. Then it may weakening the spirit of federalism. Just now we discussed already, affecting the functioning of BSF, because now BSF it is going to take care about the interiors of the state as well. That is not their core strength. Issues with Punjab, majority of the cities in Punjab comes under this jurisdiction, but Gujarat and Rajasthan, they are not going to be affected that much. Now here at this point of time, it is appropriate to recollect about Article 355. Article 355 stipulating that it is the responsibility of union government to protect states regarding external aggression and internal disturbance. So if any state is facing any external aggression or internal disturbance, union government can give directions. In case if the state follows the direction, that is okay. Otherwise, union government can impose president rule as well in that state by using Article 365. They can go for Article 365 and they can use the president rule. This was happened especially during the Babri Masjid demolition time. Next, so what is the way forward? The way forward is, especially when this kind of sensitive issues are implementing, states consent needed to be taken, so at least we can generate the optics that the cooperative federalism is respected. That has to be done. Next, yesterday's mains question, what was the procedure followed for adoption of the Constitution of India? The procedure followed was, before we adopted the Constitution on 26 November 1949, first it was received the signature of the president and then it got the consent of the Constituent Assembly members. So D is the appropriate answer. Now let's see today's question. So today's question is Department of Border Management is the department of which one of the following union ministries? Okay, so Department of Border Management comes under which ministry? Next, mains question, describe the types of emergencies mentioned in the Constitution and discuss how fundamental rights are affected by a national emergency. This is today's mains question. Now, as we are reached to the end of this video, in this particular video we discussed about issues related to extending the BSF jurisdiction and which states are having concerns and why states are having concern, and some information regarding the BSF and what is the purpose behind, and what kind of laws are going to be implemented by BSF. And then we also discussed about the law and order issue and the state list and union list things also we discussed. Apart from that, we also discussed about Article 355 and Article 365. So this is the detailed analysis regarding the BSF jurisdiction issue. By the way, so if you would like to give any suggestions regarding any topics to be discussed in this series of videos, definitely I will consider and I will try to include in our video schedule. Okay, I hope this video added some value to your preparation. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.